Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta work in it.
Gotta work in this society, man.
Sell crank and some shit? Nah, we don't do that shit. Gotta work, man. Work. Wait, read it.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 1.
Yep.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him.
The revelation of Jesus Christ. Read on.
To show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Yep.
And he sent and sanctified it by his angels.
Yep. Read on.
Unto his servant John, who bear record of the word of God, and of the testimony of Jesus Christ, and of all things that he saw. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy.
I go down to the point, verse 13.
And in the midst of the seven candlesticks,
you can hear him? All right, read on.
One like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
He's a physical person. He's not just a spiritual being, he's physical too. Okay? So he had on a garment down to the foot, like you see in these different movies, Passion of the Christ and stuff like that. Like we have on.
Yeah.
Like he have a long Middle Eastern garment. Read on.
And girt about the paps.
And girt. They say girt. Read it right, man.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Like wrestlers have around their waist. So he had like around his waist a golden girdle. Okay? Read on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
White in color, woolly in texture.
What's his name? Freeman? What's his name? Anthony Freeman? With the white... You know what I'm talking about? The actor?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. You know Morgan Freeman is. White, woolly hair.
Now who has woolly hair on this planet Earth?
Woolly. Woolly.
Like sheep. Who got hair like a sheep?
Oh no, wait, say that again. Read that again.
Read that again for him.
I don't want to see that.
Oh, okay. Not a problem. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Yep.
As white as snow.
So white in color, like gray, a full of gray hair. His beard too. But what texture? There you go. This is like wool. That's like wool.
But it's actually white.
White in color. I don't have white. I don't have a full gray beard. But he did. The Lord does.
Okay.
So do we have a picture? Something that
white people have white beards.
Not woolly though.
Not woolly though. Got to have woolly. So this is more so fit so far what we're reading what the Lord will look like. White in color, woolly in texture. Read on.
And his
like
eyes,
black people.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Because he drank a lot of wine. What happens to the whites of your eyes when you drink?
They turn red, right?
Turn red. Yep. Read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is brass? Brass. Like a gold color, right? Read on. Which is a derivative of what color? Brown, right? All right. Read on.
As if they were burnt in a furnace.
If you put anything inside of a furnace, what color is it gonna turn? Dark, right? It's gonna get black or it's gonna get really, really dark. So, what color is the Lord then? According to what we're reading.
You don't read that says. Hold on.
Read it again. Read it again.
We read it. His head and his hair. No, his head and his hairs were white like wool.
Yep.
Okay.
White
people have wool type hair like a sheep.
Yep. White in color, wool in texture. Not like a goat. No. Not like a dog, stringy hair. No. Not like that. See your texture of hair? The Lord didn't have that texture. He had texture like we do. Woolly. Okay? That's just the facts. We're just dealing with facts now. Truth. Read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
We know what color brass is. It's a goldish color. A derivative of what color? Brown. So we know that that ain't the Lord just up on that.
Yeah.
Because he's not bronze
And his hair ain't woolly.
and it ain't woolly.
His hair is stringy.
So that's a lie. That's not the Lord. They lied. Read on.
As if they burnt in a furnace.
Put anything inside of a furnace, it's going to get dark.
When it says burn.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
want
it's
to
just-
actually
it's like,
see it.
It's like personification. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burnt in a furnace, saying that they were dark. Saying his feet was real
So
dark.
what color is the Lord?
Like, I want to read that.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
know.
man.
So you want to make sure, like, hey, what's that? Yeah, the
See,
Lord's
they
a
don't
black
preach that
man.
in these churches, man.
They preach this guy.
It's awesome to know the truth.
Of many waters. So that,
And his voice says what?
of many waters.
I mean, he spoke loud.
Yeah, he spoke really loud. Yeah, like the old.
Like how we was bringing it out there. That
Yeah.
wasn't nothing compared to how the Lord is.
What I did was nothing compared to what he did.
You know, the Lord speaks really
This whole-
loud.
this
Because he
whole
was speaking
block
to
with her.
masses of people, thousands of people. You got to speak loud. You can't whisper to thousands of people. You got to speak loud with people.